Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, be sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video as well. By doing both of these, it helps me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm and helps you to never miss an upload. And for fun, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to share the video as well. Thank you guys. All you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. All right, real quick update on the P. Diddy case before we get into this Country Wayne skit reaction. Y'all, so remember, I don't know if I mentioned a few things in there, but I don't remember if I mentioned that court started late yesterday. They had like a break, and then they kept stopping. They kept breaking for like hours at a time or whatever. And then Jane Doe wanted to end her testimony. She no longer wanted to be on the witness stand. Y'all, so remember how I said that Diddy team was pretty much trying to dox whoever the other iconic rapper was or whatever? Y'all, why he showed up the court? Yeah, it's not funny, but child, they out of control. They are out of control. They trying to put fear in that girl heart. They trying to put fear in people's heart. Child, it's crazy. So Kanye West is supposedly the other iconic rapper, allegedly, is supposed to be the other iconic rapper who was going to the little X parties, you know what I'm talking about? And with the entertainers, okay? If y'all follow me. Um why they say he showed up to court, and the prosecutors was like, absolutely not. They felt like that he showed up as an intimidation. He knew when the defense was going to bring him up, so they had it set up for him to come, and they turned him around at the door so he wasn't able to come inside of the court. I was like, what? Let me find out. Maybe they gonna go after him next, honey. So sure, because they said it was 8 other people that was off in there. So apparently these celebrities all be doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They all be getting these entertainers to link up with these women, and they be watching and sometime interact themselves. Child, let me find out, huh? Today, baby, they be doing a too much, honey. I like OMG. But anyway, y'all, Country Wayne didn't really have that much going on yesterday. They had some stuff, the stuff with Sonny and Mike. Mike is a trip, child. Mike think Jacoby wants Sonny, and Jacoby actually wants Amber and not Sonny. Amber done told Mike, like, what are you doing with this ratchet girl or whatever? He told me, what if I marry her? She was like, I can set up a etiquette class for for Melissa. Girl, let me find out Amber playing. But hunted child, why did Natasha read Rolanda for Filth? Let's get into the video. Next on the docket. So we got Miss Rolanda sitting at the table waiting for Natasha to come up. Natasha come with the coffee. She hand roll her coffee. She's about, here, here's the one without the sugar. You know, it's funny that they can sit down and still hash this out, but they both got attitudes and they gonna still be friends. This was funny. But it's much needed. Sometimes you got to have conversations like this with your friends. You can't be just sugarcoating, tiptoeing, and pee popping around stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to lay it down on the table. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all really going to be cool, y'all can understand where each other coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk it out and work it out. Baby, y'all know how Natasha talk when she get mad, baby. Rose like, first of all, I'm gonna need you to calm that energy down. Like, don't talk to me like that. And she said, so now I'm kind of thinking that you did come in to spy on us. She was like, what? Are you crazy? She said, what type of person are you? You let that man manipulate you or whatever to make you believe stuff like that. She was like, baby, y'all not that, she said, y'all not that serious. No, she said, y'all not that complicated like that. She said, I can get a private investigator to follow y'all around. Why would I want to come and see what y'all doing? Like, she said, Wayne may be my client, but I know how to separate the two. I know how to separate friends from clients or whatever. And me being here working out has nothing to do with him. She said, do you think I have time to go and try to befriend all my clients, people who are around them? She was like, absolutely not. And Rolanda was like, okay, but just still calm that down. Natasha was like, child, it's crazy how you let this man influence you like that. And Rolanda was like, it's not about that. She said, I don't trust women. She was like, well, why don't you trust women? What's going on? She was like, that's a whole nother story. She said, who you shouldn't be trusting is Anthony like that. She was like, he got a whole wife. He got a baby mama, a side chick, and a baby. I said, yes, Natasha, tell the truth. Read it down, honey. Read it down. Flip it over. Read it again. Baby. Hunted child, I was cackling. Natasha is a good cackle, honey. And I'm glad she's being brought in on this Anthony and Rolanda stuff or whatever. Because, baby, somebody needs to read Rolanda. Baby, ooh, if Natasha, somebody please make it where Natasha can be a divorce attorney as well and end up taking over Amber's case. Because, baby, when I tell you, she gonna hammer Anthony butt to that wall. Nail him to the wall, should I say, baby. Because Natasha can go. When I say she be on 20, baby, she be on. That's why I wrote like, calm down, calm down. Natasha's like, I'm just upset. That's how I am when I'm upset. So I'm glad that Ro respect that or whatever. Like, she just mad because look how you allow Anthony, like, she pissed off at, and Natasha looking at Natasha crazy because Natasha said, I see why Wayne don't trust y'all. But she said that because of Anthony and his energy. So why you didn't get mad and, feeling that type of way about Anthony? Because he come right in, starting to mess him out. What is she doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, after Natasha said what she said, everything Anthony said just went out the window. Anthony started this. Like, why don't you see that? Or whatever. But she claims she don't trust Anthony either. But girl, please. Sure, we don't know like that. But you sit up there and let Anthony talk about what's wrong with you. Are you on some type of medication or something? Man, Anthony insulted your intelligence too. Like, child, he insulted your intelligence first. Baby, Natasha was not having it. She was not having him. So Rolanda, hopefully later on, Rolanda tell her why she feel like she don't trust women or whatever. But Natasha like, girl, I didn't do it. And Rolanda sipped that coffee and she was like, looked at Natasha like Natasha did something to it or whatever. I said, why is she looking at her like that? Then she was like, this is yours like that. So I'm glad that they having a heated discussion, but they can still be cool at the same time. She was like, this is yours. So they exchanged drink. Natasha was like, well, I'm sorry. They look alike. Baby, this was a real conversation, baby. And this how it should be going. Everybody ain't got to fall out all the time. Well, you fall out when people that be lying to your face like like Brittany, like set up there and lied to Amber. Maybe they could have hashed it out right there, but Brittany don't want to be honest. But you see these two right here, grown women, and they talking. Even though Natasha came in on 10, Rolanda was like, hey, bring it down just a notch, okay? I understand you mad, but bring it down, baby. This was too funny. Natasha said, y'all ain't that complicated. Baby, I holla. Like, she like, who are y'all? Who you think you is that I gotta come in and play a role to figure out what y'all doing? It's not that serious. Like, y'all not that smart enough. Well, Anthony ain't for damn sure. Baby, I was cackling. Natasha Hunted, child. And Ro, you done been through some stuff, so we don't know. Do you know how to be friends to people anymore? Cause you don't. You defensive And Natasha had every right to get mad. You know what I'm saying? She was not acting like that until Anthony came up there with that BS. So if anything, you should have nipped Anthony in the bud. That way Natasha didn't have to say what she had to say. And it is what it is. And she just letting you know it was his energy. And then the fact that you let him do it, that's why she put you in it too. And I don't blame her, honey, child. Just like with Wayne. I don't blame it either because Wayne see how y'all be doing stuff on the side. Y'all have did something before, so okay, he put that to the side. But then how y'all always linking up, and then it's like Anthony is possessive with you. He don't want nobody else around, whether it's Wayne or Natasha. He just want it for you. And like Natasha told you before, like, why do you sit there and let Wayne, I mean not Wayne, why do you sit there and let Anthony come and just burden you with all his problems? That's all he do, is come and load you down, you and PR. He just load y'all down with all his problems and stuff. But sure, tell me what y'all think about this episode here, baby. Natasha was like, baby, let me tell you something. This was a cackle. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Happy Friday. Leave y'all comments down below. If you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful day and a wonderfully blessed weekend. Bye. Be safe.